Hey, hey, universe and mining family. Grab your shovels and your pickaxes. Welcome to the show. I'm Nemesis, and of course, I'm not your babysitter. Do your own research, but let's dig in. Yo, what's happening, everybody? Yo! See if everybody who's all gonna show up on our live stream today. See that not too many people are here quite yet.
What's up, guys? I'm not actually supposed to be here.
Right.
He's supposed to be here, but I figured I'd join in and help him out. Chat.
Right.
While he does his thing.
Yes, which is most appreciated. Oh, life-size box. Yo, Scott Holtzman. Yo.
What's up, guys?
Glad to have you guys here. It's going to be an exciting little show we got going on for you guys. Woo-hoo-hoo. I hope you guys are all, you guys hear us real well. Sounds good. I know Mikkel's got himself that new microphone.
What up, everybody?
Most certainly. And, of course, we've got, like, brand new hardware in here. Yo!
I know I butchered that, I'm sorry.
So, yo! Look what I have here, guys. I got me an awesome Asus Strix ROG 1660 Ti. Yo! Smells new to me. This thing is got some weight to it. If you guys didn't catch me yesterday on Decentralized TV with my man over here, this thing is like 2.5 DINs. So this thing's a wide bad boy, man. You might as well just call it a 3-dinner. You ain't putting nothing next to this thing. It's got some right. It's got some serious weight to it too. The whole back.
Probably why because your 1070 Strix has SLI, doesn't it?
Yes.
And this one does not.
No, it does not.
This one's also bigger.
Yes.
And, so I think that's why they're like, yeah, no one's gonna fit 2 of these.
No, yeah, they're like, we just might as well just X that one off. No. So
cut that loose.
Right, but what is kind of interesting on it, it's got a full metal back plate on there because this card is so heavy. They wanted to make sure that the board didn't tweak on you, lose contact with the cooler. That's a big issue if it overheats. And then what's really kind of cool about it is it's actually got a manual button on the back here where you can turn on and off the LEDs. That's pretty cool. No other card I've really ever come across, you get that real option of just hitting a button and turning it off. I personally would just rather control it with the software from Asus Aurorus RGB controller. Much easier, simpler way, especially if you got this in your PC. Another thing that's really interesting on here, I don't know if you guys can see this, if my camera will, right here in front of my finger is a dip switch. This dip switch allows it to go into 2 modes. So you have your regular quiet mode where it'll put this thing into like stock BIOS mode, and then you got your performance mode where it'll ramp the fans up. It doesn't matter how loud the fans get, and it kind of puts it into a boost clock mode. So it'll go from like 1800 on the core, and then when you boost it up, it boosts all the way up to like 1890, and this is with no overclocking on there. So think about the potential on that. You're talking almost a 2000 overclock on this. Legit, guys. See who we all got here. We got Lisa. Thank you for showing up. Awesome. Glad you're here. Most certainly. So this has got a nice triple fan on there. I personally prefer my triple fans. I don't have to
smash like the triple fans.
Oh yeah. Smash that like button. Yo, legit. Most certainly. And the triple fans cool the cards down a lot more efficiently. Not saying that the dual card fans, I mean, whenever I move my camera over, you guys are going to see that my rigs They've got one of them has a triple fan, the rest of them are dual fans. They live life pretty nicely. I just had to set up an external fan to help kind of blow a little extra cooler air down in between the cards. Because usually the cards are backed up pretty close to each other, so one's breathing off of the other backside. And so if the backside of the first card gets warm, the card behind it's going to start breathing in hotter air. And that's not a good thing. Your cards, you'll watch your temperature start rising up on them. That's one of the reasons why I do like the triple fans. Legit. So I think without any further ado, I think I should just go ahead and pop this bad boy in. What do you think?
I think you should do it.
Alright, let me put this over here. Let me kind of set myself up to allow you guys to see what I'm about to do here. I'll put my microphone over here. And I hope you guys don't get sick on the rock and roll. I only got one camera right now, so I have to kind of do what I do. And put this on the tripod. Look at my pretty face for a second here. Sorry guys. I'm trying to set my camera up. I can only have it in so many positions. Like this, and bam. We got a whole great shot, guys. Yo! So like I was saying, some of these already have dual fans. This one over here is a triple fan. And as you see over here, I have a line of fans just kind of will help directing an extra air to go in between the cards. Let me grab my tool because I've actually got to power this rig down in order to put this all on. So definitely power it down, let it do its power down cycle. Don't ever touch it until it's all the way powered down. And then I'm gonna put this card into the very first slot. This way, whenever the rig boots up, the first thing it's gonna see is the new graphics card. So I'm going to unplug it, and whenever you're unplugging stuff, kind of support the card a little bit. You don't want to tweak anything. Ooh, a little toasty in between the cards.
Yeah, you know, it generally is. Just a little bit.
Right, it's only been mining all morning. Alright, so let me go ahead and slide this bad boy. Whew, this thing's got some warmth to her. Alright, so go ahead and take the little protector off of this. And as you see, this card is tremendously bigger than all the rest. I mean, just putting a size comparison, these cards kind of stop here. The only other card that comes out is this one. This card's actually like about a ½ inch longer, and I'd say about a ½ inch taller too. So this is a pretty tall card too. Let me go ahead and tighten this down. Now, as you see, I got a really nice looking frame here. I actually went and bought a nice pre-manufactured one for the first time on this rig. Really made it look clean, so hence why I called this one the clean rig. Whenever you got multiple rigs, you want to start naming your rigs. This way, if you have an issue with one of them and it goes down, you know which one it is. Even if you just do a number system on it. Alright. Okay, so that's on. That's plugged in. So we're going to go ahead and just start this bad boy up. And the first coin we're going to be mining on this is going to be some of that Ethereum Classic. So we're going to see how this boots up. Now again, putting this on the Hive is still experimental. It's a brand new card. It's only been out for a couple of days. So not everything always plays nice on a brand new stuff. So we're gonna have to, when you turn it on, I gotta kind of keep an eye on everything. Make sure the fans kick on properly. Kind of watch what it's actually doing. And I'll have to kind of play with it and Hive and all that good stuff too. Let's see this thing.
Live stream posted everywhere for you.
Nice, nice. That's awesome. got just a few people in.
You beat me to it, Sherry. I was about to post it there. You funny.
Alright, so she's kind of doing her boot up procedure now. Kind of waiting for the rig to kind of boot up all the rest of the way, because it takes a couple of seconds for it to boot up and then register the new graphics card. Now what me and Mikkel did the other day prior to this is that we actually downloaded any new drivers they had for NVIDIA, which whenever I first plugged this card in, it looked funny. So we had to update the drivers on there. And of course, if you guys can't see this, and this is why I say keep an eye on your rigs, the fans on this card is not spinning. So it's hashing.
And I can actually clarify, if y'all go to HiveOS official Twitter, I think it was like 24 hours ago or so now, they posted a tweet about that you need to update your miners NVIDIA drivers to when they're tweeting it actually. What's up?
You're a robot in there for a second. Are you wireless?
No.
Okay. Maybe it just had like a weird little... It looks fine now. Okay, cool.
Okay. Anyway, I don't know how much of y'all that heard that, but go to HiveOS official Twitter, and there was a tweet like 20 hours ago stating that you need to update your HiveOS drivers to CUDA 10 because now they're supporting the 1660 Ti, the 2060, the 2070, the 2080. They're updating all the drivers to the CUDA 10 drivers, so they'll be way more efficient now.
Oh, yes.
They'll be able to start messing with your power stuff. So make sure you do that, guys. And it tells you how to do it. It tells you how to. It walks you through what to do. Literally, just copy and paste. It's not that hard.
So what I'm
just follow the instructions.
Right. Exactly. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to try a different mining program on there. So there's several different mining programs for Ethereum Classic. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to test them out before I move any further with unplugging cards on there, because it looks like the 1070 Ti and the 1660 Ti are having fan controller issues with them both plugged in. So I'm going to try a different miner and see if it even tries to boot on it. So here we go. I'm changing that right now. So I'm doing this all in Hive. So with this, I'm just going to go into the configuration on Hive, and we'll try it on Claymore first. All workers, of course. Let's change that out. Go back to my overview so I can just kind of take a look at this. Now I'm going to power this bad boy back on. We're going to see if we got all the fans and stuff going.
What's up, Kurt? I got a 1662, buddy. Mine's right there. Do you have a 3 GB or a 6 GB version?
Oh yeah, those are actually good cards. I mean, they're all right for mining, and they're good for gaming and stuff, dude. Gaming and streaming, you can use a 1060 for that all day long.
Yeah, they're really good cards still. He says he had a 560 Ti for 7 years before it died.
Oh my god. You're gonna love this. Dude, it's funny, me and Mikkel were talking about this yesterday.
He's in New Zealand. Oh, 3 GB, because it cost him $500 there for that 3 GB. Oh my god.
So this is a GTX 550 Ti.
That's nice. That's old school. Yeah.
Old school, dude. I feel you, dude. Anything old school, I love it. Too bad this is only like a 1 GB graphics card. But back in the day, dude, that was the bomb. It was like a... When it was first new, it was like a $300 card. It was insane. Alright, so the rig is kind of halfway booting back up. we're going to see if it fails on this one. Of course, this is all, you know, just a work of art, you know, work in progress. So we're just kind of testing it out, seeing which mining algorithm, mining programs is going to play nice with all my cards here. So waiting for it to kind of all boot back up all the way. It should spool all the fans back up, or it'll crash.
He says his 5850 first custom-built PC running Metro 2033.
Nice, nice, nice.
Have you guys done an investment versus return show yet? No, we have not, Scott Holzman.
That could be an idea that we can do in the future.
Yeah, that'd be something we could hit definitely in the future. I mean, right now it's really not the best time to talk about that kind of stuff because it's like totally negative, all bad. You know, it's real hard to see a return right now. You know, with you know the two latest coins that come out.
All
you
right,
know,
so
it
looks like Claymore Dual Miner just failed upon boot up. So Claymore Dual Miner, of course, it's old, it's clunky. They stopped doing updates for it, so not surprised that they don't have the driver for this. So as it boots up, it'll fail, and you're going to drive yourself nuts trying to figure it out. Don't worry, just move on to a different one. I'm probably just going to go ahead and go back to my flight sheet on here.
You are right, Scott Holzman. We'll definitely cover it at a little bit of a later time.
Right, for sure.
But we will hit on it because that is something that probably needs to be talked about.
Okay, so Claymore Miner failed, and it had a GPU driver error, GPU no temperature. So it's not seeing this card in any way, shape, or form. It knows it's plugged in, but it's having a heart attack when it tries to do anything with it, and it just because it's on the first card, it's failing the whole rig out immediately, which is fine. That is 100% okay. So I just put it onto a different mining program. I'm going to turn this thing off because I know it failed. And sometimes when it fails, it has a little seizure and won't boot back up unless you turn it off and turn it back on. So this is all part of the test. So we're going to repower this thing back up.
Kurt wants to know what's better, AMD or NVIDIA for mining. Does CUDA cores have effect on any of this? He doesn't know much about mining.
Okay.
He wants to know.
Oh, that's a legit question. So with AMD and their cores that they have on there, it doesn't seem like for mining that it's really that effective. AMD is a beautiful card for their memory. AMD has always been a powerhouse for their memory, even for gaming. This is also some of their Achilles heel, is that they put it so much onto the memory that their processor in the graphics card isn't as good as NVIDIA's. So it kind of depends on which coin you really want to support, and if you're wanting to get into mining, of which card. So if you want to do like Ethereum or Ethereum Classic, you're going to want to do AMD, because Ethereum and Ethereum Classic is all about the memory, where something like Grin, Beam, and stuff like that are going to, for the most part, they're going to be more core processing. So NVIDIA is going to shine on us. So it looks like this is booting up, but again, I'm missing one of my cards isn't booting up with their fans.
You said what?
So I have it on another miner, and it seems like it's booting up without one of the fans turning on.
Go to those links there, Lisa. She wants to know, does anyone have any good starting point for mining or learning?
Oh gosh, yes. Go on.
I posted 2 links in the chat there.
I have
CoinUp Hub. Go in there.
Right. Yeah.
The Discord link is in there.
Yes.
And check out his videos. Go to his videos and look and watch those.
I have a series of videos that explains PC building and miner building. So it kind of gives you a nice little walkthrough of it all. Okay, it looks like Ether Miner just failed. This one did not want to turn the fans on. All the rest of them did, but the whole rig just shut down. So I'm going to try another miner. So we're going to try this on B miner now. I'm going to update my workers, no fans, and
we got 13 people watching, so y'all need to smash the like button.
Right,
there's only 6.
Smash that like button,
and
guys.
Someone smash the thumbs down. Whoever you are, that's not nice.
Yeah.
I don't agree with whoever you are.
But definitely smash.
So y'all need to smash the thumbs up button for that guy being negative. For sure.
Oh yeah. So this looks like this has failed. So actually, I had that thumbs down before I even started streaming. So he must have wanted to watch it right now and didn't like the idea that I wasn't doing it right then and there.
You're welcome, Lisa. Thanks. Last time she said she couldn't because the Discord app was an issue. So there's a good link. I think it's a good link.
Oh yeah, I had somebody bring that up to me a while back that my link had expired. I thought I had a never-ending link on there, so I have it fixed now.
Okay, yeah, and I copied the never-ending link, so
nice.
And it does work. I just checked it, so y'all can make sure y'all can click it.
So I just went ahead and booted it back down, and we're gonna try this again.
Nice.
Nice. So we are now on B miner. We'll see if B miner plays nice with the rig. And then my next thing, if none of them want to play nice, I'm going to unhook the Gigabyte and see if I can get them to play nice with them after that. So we're going to see if it's just the TI variant that's messing everything up. I'm hoping that's what it is, but we'll see here. As everything takes a few seconds for the rig to reinitialize once you boot it down, turn it back on. It's got to log back into Hive, all that good stuff. It's like, I hope you guys are enjoying this. If you guys got any questions, certainly ask away. There's two experienced miners sitting right here, willing to answer any questions you got.
Sure, guys.
Oh, we got crypto
Well,
and
that guy's
culture,
over there.
yo.
Yeah, crypto and culture. What's up, Kenzie? How are
What's
you
going
doing,
on, my man?
Crypto Motive. What's up, Crypto Motive up in here?
Yo, awesome.
What's up, everybody?
Okay,
Welcome to the show.
He's mine 17.
Crypto Motive. She says, do you guys consider decibel levels and hearing protection around your miners?
I don't know how much my microphone's picking up the fans that are right here, but they're really not that loud.
Just for you, buddy. I have a decibel reader on my phone, so just for you, I'm gonna read the decibels.
Oh, nice. That is amazing. Amazing. Oh, he's saying that I'm a little loud. Well, I could pull my microphone a little away from this fan here. Maybe this will help out a little bit. Let's see. I hope that helps out a little bit more. Make sure that it's facing me just properly. All right. So I hope this is okay. I just pulled the microphone away from the fans. I had him sitting next to the one graphics card. Scott Holtzman was saying that it's a little loud.
Yeah, he said it's better.
Nice. Awesome.
What's up, Ninja Grassmaster?
Yo, what's happening?
So, my decibel's right in front of my rig is about 56
Okay, so B Miner's having a similar issue here. So B Miner's fired up all the fans on the regular 1070s, but not my TI. And it feels like it's frickin' mining.
It's not good. No, it's not that bad. Right where I'm sitting currently, it's only like 49 decibels where I'm sitting. So
yeah, they're not that
it's
bad.
not that bad.
They're only
the
bad
loudest thing in here is this box fan. That's the loudest thing in my living room. Yeah, Chrome miners themselves aren't that loud. I think the last time I measured it, I think it was measuring around like 38 or 40, somewhere between like 38 and 40, 45 decibels without the box fan on. So really not that bad.
So B Miner's having the same issue. I'm gonna try this Fin Miner now. Let's see how this works. Oh, the rig crashed. B Miner just crashed on me.
Nice. Good job, E-Miner.
Right? So it doesn't like to be on the full rig, obviously. I've got one more miner, and then I'm going to start unplugging cards. Alright, y'all. Alright, so turn the rig off. Let me clear all my activity off my desktop on that, and turn you back on. I think this is like the worst part of it all. Is like whenever it crashes, you gotta wait for it to boot back up.
Especially like brand new hardware too, because you know it's never like perfectly perfect.
Oh yeah.
When it first comes out, you know the Radeon 7's having its terrible fan issues. When it first came out, it's still having issues.
Yeah.
You know the 1660 Ti came out the 22nd, and it's not registering yet. You know, Hive stated that they have the drivers available, and you know, and it reads the card whenever you plug it into Hive. It reads it. It says it's 1660 Ti.
Right. Whenever we,
it gives you your information.
Right. Whenever I first plugged it in, before I updated the drivers on it, it like gave like a really funky, fucked up
it was
name.
A real weird name.
Right. It didn't know what to call it. It was like something. It was like the TU 116.
Yeah, it gave the actual
chip name.
The name of the board, which is the board name is a TU116 board.
Right.
And that's what it named it. It named like NVIDIA products TU116.
Right. You're like, what the heck is this?
I was like, oh, okay. That's a weird name.
Fin Miner's booting up, minus this one booting with its fan again. It just doesn't like to boot this last guy. It's like, what the heck?
It's weird.
I know.
But, you know, just because Hive is supporting the drivers does not mean that the miners have done it.
Right.
You know, miners could they take their time if they want to. If they don't think the card's like really worth their time, they might not.
They've got to be incentivized to do it.
Mm-hmm. So it's what you always run the risk of when you first get new hardware. It's like stuff like this.
Yep.
You know, that's the big problem with some FPGA developers and like people or manufacturers. You know, they have problems because they produce good hardware, but they can't produce the software for it.
Right.
So it's just a piece of nothing. It's just a paperweight.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
A fancy paperweight.
Oop, it's like detecting everything. Let's see if it crashes out on Fin Miner. Even though I'm like, I gotta watch it. Like, if it starts mining, I gotta turn it off.
Is the fan spinning on it or no?
Oh no! Oh no! I'm like watching the miner to see if it actually like starts to mine.
Is it even running?
It's fucking mining.
Yeah.
It's mining without the fan running. We have a driver issue.
That'll do good.
Right?
What's up, Red Panda Mining? What's up, my friend?
Oh, yo, legit.
I posted the live stream in his YouTube video, so I hope that was okay.
Oh.
I know that everybody was talking about the 1660s in there, so I was like, oh, I should probably post this in there for all those people.
Yeah, thank you for showing up. That's awesome.
So I hope that was cool, man. Glad to have you here.
For sure, for sure. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take off this card.
He says thanks for the link. Not a problem, man. Glad you were there.
All right, I'm going to boot this thing back up now. So I just unplugged my the Gigabyte since it didn't want to turn the fan on. So we're going to see if I eliminate the TI. Maybe the two TIs are interfering with each other.
Right, because I mean they're fairly similar cards.
Right, right. So, and then I want to...
What's up, Crafty2?
Alright, so... Now I got to wait for all of this to boot back up. And thank you all for showing up here. That's awesome, awesome. Very crafty. Alright, so...
Dog is never gonna learn.
And for those of you who think this is the only rig I've got, this is just the one that I've got in my living room. I've actually got the rest of my farm, if it'll show it, up in here.
Up in there, up in there.
Up in there.
Scott Holden says, since I've been a miner, have today made 124 USD, but I trade for other cryptos. Because I'm not including electricity costs because it's a home PC. I leave it on always, and one that is on solar power.
Oh, this is too funny. So now, this one card is not turning its fan. So it just basically moved down one. So they're like, the drivers are interfering with each other now on all the 1070s.
So the RX cards are perfectly fine?
Yeah, it looks like the RX are doing its job just fine. I don't see any issue with that. That is so weird.
It might be because of the RX cards are with it, and it might not like it. You know, some miners, you can't run them together. You have to physically run. You can keep them on the same rig with Hive, but you have to run two separate miners, and you have to dedicate.
I'm not sure if that's. I mean, if that's the case, then I should be able to unplug these, and then the rest of them should start working.
Try it.
I'll try it. So I'm gonna unplug
run back
my.
Through some of those miners.
Right. I'm gonna unplug the AMD off of this. So get off of there.
Crafty2 says living room heater. Nice.
Yes. I barely turned my heater on. With 30 GPUs and 5 ASICs, my house can get to a nice blistering 85 degrees while it's 30 degrees outside. Right here.
Crafty2 says he has 3 living room mining heaters. He was
Nice.
Great.
Yes. Legit. All
So
right.
everybody, you know, smash the like button. You know, for living room heaters.
Yo,
You know?
smash
Yeah.
that. So now I've
Everybody
got
likes
the
living room heaters.
AMD off of it. We'll see if everything else tries to boot up fine now.
You know, mine's in my living room as well, so I got a living room heater as well. That living room heater light.
Yeah.
And he says, yeah, mixing AMD, Red Panda Mining says mixing AMD and NVIDIA on HiveOS goes nuts sometimes.
Sometimes. So we're gonna check it out without those on there.
Because I know mining VCI, I couldn't run, you can't run them together.
Right.
You have to keep them separate. So
We're gonna see how this works now.
So,
all right, so she's
Crypto Nuffy's here. What's up, Crypto?
Yo, thank you for showing up. Yo, legit.
Red Panda says, I'm afraid of the summer coming up at my condo here in a couple months. Yeah, it gets pretty hot here where I am too.
I have these the sapphires unplugged, and my 11070's fans are still not spooling up. So it's obviously not playing funky with the AMD card.
Which miner are you using?
Right now I'm on the Fin miner, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch miners now.
Yeah, so go back through the ones you already did.
Right.
Safe.
So I'm going to start off with Phoenix Miner.
Crypto Nuffy says, so are you rig building today?
Pretty much I'm testing out the what the 1660 mining is going to be doing.
He has an Asus Strix 1660 Ti. There aren't any of you that didn't know that yet.
And right now there's a dip switch on this thing, and I have the dip switch in quiet mode, not in performance mode. So I'm going to test them out in both modes. And see how she works.
Says he picked up 9 new GPUs today.
Oh, sweet!
So what did you pick up there, buddy? And yes, that is a beta frame, Red Panda. The one that Brandon Coyne actually puts for his affiliate link right now, the beta cases, the V2s. Here's what's called the V2.
Right.
I had commented on there. And I said I had one, and I do, and it's actually right here. If y'all actually want to see it, since I don't think any of y'all have seen one yet. Oh, he said he picked up Sapphire 570 4G cards. 4G cards. That's really
nice, good. Nice. They were like a sale on those things.
Yeah, there was a sale on Newegg.
All right, so
here's some of you go.
I just changed over to another miner.
This is the beta. This thing is called the V2. It's actually pretty light. It has a riser bed, which is pretty cool. What I thought was pretty cool is that it has a built-in power switch. So built-in power switch. Straight into it.
Right.
I was surprised at how light it was. Like, it really is extremely light. It's made of aluminum, real thin aluminum.
The fan still doesn't want to spool up.
Yeah, they are super cheap. These are $20 right now, guys.
Yeah,
$20. It's stupid cheap.
So B miner still doesn't want to play with spooling up that last card's fan. I'm going to try ETH miner now.
Yeah, they're super cheap right now. $20, Amazon Prime. It was here in a couple days. He says he's buying it right now. Yeah, they were really good. They don't come with fans, so you're going to have to pick up fans.
Yes.
I got these in the mail yesterday.
Oh yeah.
They're 120 millimeters. They're made by Mint Cell. They're hydraulic bearings. They are Molex powered, only Molex. They're meant for the Titan 8 mining rig, but you can buy them on Amazon as a 4-pack for like $13. And it claims that they'll put out like 80-something CFM, and I plugged it in, and it blows extremely hard.
Yeah.
So I was actually pretty impressed. So I bought 3 of those beta cases. So 3 beta cases. I built one to see what it would look like. I was taking measurements from it because the measurements on the site are in centimeters. And so I got measurements, and I got 2 more that I'm gonna rebuild these rigs on. Put them in there.
So yeah, I gotta let this one card cool down a little bit. Since that fan doesn't want to spool up on me, I don't want to beat up my card. So
yeah, I actually have the affiliate links for these. So
I'm gonna go ahead, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to unplug all the rest of my 1070s off of this, since it's obviously going to be having an issue. Or I could just unplug the one and boot it back up and see. Yeah, let's see if it's just a numbers game, how many of them it's having an issue with. And I'm going to put it on the miner that I know that I happen to know it works pretty well with. Well, actually, I tried to boot up like this too. So, alright. Yeah, it booted up like this once.
It blows extremely hard, that's what he said. Yeah, they're my biggest fans.
Yes.
So.
But
But, you know, there's the affiliate link for the cases. And
if you guys are wondering about the red glowing light on these, there's a little button on the back side of the card that I can actually just turn the LED off if I want to. But I'll leave it on for the time being. It's just testing purposes.
Porpoises. Just testing porpoises.
Porpoises. Let's see here. Let's see if I get this one to start, because I just unplugged the back two off of this now.
Thank you, Scott Osmond. He says good job.
Alright. As I'm sitting here waiting for it to boot back up. Oh, this is too funny. The next GPU's not spinning its fan either now.
Just going down the road, huh?
Yeah, oh yeah, it's just going right down the road. So
just unplug everything, just get it over with.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to boot down. I'm gonna boot this down, and I'm just gonna unplug the rest of the 1070. So it looks like the 1660 drivers are not playing nice with the regular 1070s either. So it's not just a TI problem. I'm gonna unhook this. Get you off. Get you out of here.
Nice.
Get you out of here. So
your card is out of stock now. You can't buy yours.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Alright, so I'm going to try plugging in the AMD cards and see if these play nice with it. Considering that they're different drivers, this might work. Alright.
Graphic 2 said drivers are not taking.
No.
Red Panda's gonna be right back.
Alright,
Scott Halsman said 2 years from now, gotta have you come out and max my off-grid props with the CQs here in Montana. Melissa said, thank you, Crypto Mikkel and Crypto and Hot Rods. Watching you guys go through this is teaching me what to expect.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. This is what we love doing.
Crypto Nuffy said, away from my rigs all week. He was absence kicking in. I need him back.
Right. Alright, so it kind of looks like this is working.
Just for the cables of you guys, that's the link to the 1660 Ti, actually the MSI edition. The one he has is sold out. The MSI edition is the one that I bought. It should be here tomorrow. It's in Oklahoma currently, so I'd assume it's going to be here tomorrow.
Right. Hopefully.
Right, but you know, if we're having this problem with yours, who knows what's going to be like.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to put it back on the... I'm going to drop down...
That's why he has a hotel full of OG GPUs right now. Yeah, I saw your post on Twitter that you had like a bunch of mining equipment like in your car. You know, I'm going on a trip and I got to take my miners with me.
Right.
that scene. That was pretty funny.
For sure, for sure. Alright, so... So it looks like B Miner's trying to play nice with the AMD on here.
Yeah, everything unplugged, but
the AMDs. I'm just seeing if anything wants to play nice with the 1660, or if it has to be by itself. At least in the purpose, the purpose of Hive. Because again, this is all being tested on Hive right now.
Right. Scott Halsman said he made 0.0468 USD since he started watching the show on his mind today.
Nice.
He made almost 5 cents. Good job, buddy. That's awesome. You should go post it in the pub.
In the pub.
Go to the Bitcoin pub.
No pub. Alright, so B Miner's trying to do something, but it's just sitting there in limbo. I think it's about to crash.
Might be to try to just finalize drivers. I mean, who knows?
No, actually, on the
you have the console pulled up?
No, I don't. But the 1660, the middle fan is not spinning.
The middle fan?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Right.
So the two end fans are
going like crazy, but the middle one's not. If that's not a driver issue, I don't know what is.
Right.
Yes, Crypto Nuffy. We do have a Discord. Let me tell if you can post it.
You're right now, buddy.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Welcome, buddy.
So it looks like the 1660 is not wanting to spin up all of its fans with B Miner.
Yes, we know you, Scott Halsman. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We know who you are, buddy. Don't act like we don't.
Right, you're Bitcoin pulp fans.
Yeah, you from the Bitcoin pub. Like the rest of us, man.
Alright, so I'm taking it off of B Miner and I'm going on to what the hell is that?
There's the Bitcoin pub link. For anybody that wants to go to the Bitcoin pub.
And so I've got it on Phoenix Miner right now, seeing it'll play nice on Phoenix Miner. And this time I'm gonna power it down and see if I can just do a hard boot on it and make it wake up the driver again.
Read it now.
You do what I want right now.
It's my money and I want it now.
Right.
It's my crypto and I want to mine it now.
Right. I had this problem once before.
Cryptomoto said, looking forward to mobile yen. Me and you both, buddy. Because the pulling it up on my phone is like pain sometimes. But sometimes it doesn't want to act right. And notifications are always wonky.
Right.
They're like wonky donkey.
Do a hard reset on it. Didn't like me shutting it down.
You didn't like that?
Nope. There we go.
So he hates turning it sideways and fighting to read and post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I know for me, I go up in like the corner and go to the settings, and click request as desktop site, and that way works like great for me.
There we go.
Because you can actually like zoom in and you can actually like zoom in and out with it.
Right. Nah, the rig didn't want to boot back up for a second there. It didn't like me shutting it down, trying to turn it back on. I guess it didn't let it power cycle all the way. Oops. I had to do a hard power cycle. Get me something to drink here.
Scott Holzman wants to know if we're gonna be at the meetup, and
I hope you are, because I'm going to be there, most certainly.
I'm gonna be there. Dad's already taken care of, man.
Oh yeah. Does your wife know about it yet?
She's supposed to go, but it's her best friend's wedding that same weekend.
Oh.
So her best friend would kill her. She'd kill me too. He's already mad that I'm not going to be there. She's really going to be there, and I was like, I'm sorry, I gotta go, man.
Right. Alright, even after the hard reboot, this middle fan on here still doesn't want to run.
Right. It's on Phoenix.
Yeah.
Take everything off. Like, unplug the RX cords.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing right now.
Okay, man. Crypto Motive says 7-hour drive for me. I might catch a ride with Groove Dude.
Oh, nice.
So that's awesome. Scott Halsman said tickets and stat bought and paid.
Awesome.
So awesome. Yeah, I've only got my plane ticket. I haven't gotten a hotel yet. I know that Sue just released a bunch of information and a bunch of hotels. So I kind of want to see where the majority of the people are going to stay. Because
now,
if anyone was
also,
staying in Atlanta,
this is also with me with this thing in quiet mode too. So if it doesn't want to react, I gotta flip the switch. Flip the switch.
Flip the dip switch.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, we're looking forward to meeting you too, Crypto Motive.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking forward to meeting everybody again.
Oh yeah, it was such a blast. If you missed it out in last October, you're in for a treat.
It was great, man. It was great going there. You know, I wasn't on the DC TV correspondence yet, so it was just me hanging out with everybody, getting to know people. And this time around, you know, I'm like, hey guys, what's up? Like, oh, what's up? It's the DC TV team. What's up?
Right?
What up, people? Ninja Grassmaster says San Francisco in May, legit.
Yes. Most certainly legit.
Crypto Motive says it may be too late to organize an Airbnb mansion. Everybody just all chip in and get a mansion together.
Right.
That's like that would be the best idea. We should all thought about that. So we're all like in the same house. Be like some Big Brother type stuff.
Right. It's got the outer fans like wailing at like 85%.
Because everything's off too, right?
Yeah.
Except for the.
So I think I need to put this. The fans
Awesome,
just toned down.
Tony said he'll be there.
But that middle fan's still not spooling up.
Yeah, pull up the console, please. Killing me, bruh.
Hold on here. That's a little bit of a chore to actually switch over to what the console does. Hold on here.
Or go get a monitor.
I need one more monitor. That's what my problem is. I just ran out of space.
Go steal one from somewhere else.
I don't have another monitor. I got my TV, but I don't have a long enough HDMI cord for it. So
Yeah, it's a bummer, man.
yeah. Let me go like this, and it's gonna double up the screen for a second, guys. And
So we're about at the end of Crypto Nerds heading to the end zone. We're going for a touchdown, guys.
okay, so I think, yeah, it should be through. So that should be pulling up the screen now. You should see that in a second. I can't share it on Discord with you because I got the camera.
I just want you to look at it.
Oh, I've been looking at it. So I've got it hashing away right now on Ethereum Classic. By itself, it's with no overclock settings on it. In its quiet mode, which puts it into its base clock, it is at 24.83 mega hash. With it in bone stock mode. So I'm going to turn this thing off and I'm going to flip the dip switch. We're going to flip the switch.
I'm going to play with this dip switch.
I'm going to play with this dip switch. Bam.
Scott Holmes said he thinks that's a channel B on his own. Krypton enough he says he'll hit the shower and he'll be right back.
Rock and roll.
I'm sure we'll be here.
Right. Alright, so now all three fans look like they're spinning. So that's actually looks like it's a feature of the quiet mode.
What is?
So the quiet mode feature on this card only spins the two outer fans.
So when you turn it over, it starts spinning all three?
Yep, it's spinning all three now.
It's weird.
Right?
It's like, isn't the cooler, it's like...
It's got a weird...
The chip is dead center.
No,
So-
the chip is off center from the middle fan, which I think they could have centered that up and made it a little better, I think, but that's my opinion. And then the outer coolers, the very edge of it, that's towards the camera, has a fan that's almost over the whole cooler, and then the front one here is like a quarter cooler, and the fan's like halfway on it. So it's weird. We'll show you a quarter cooler in the pub.
Big point off pub.
In a pub. Alright, so she's booting back up here. We got good temperatures on it.
Nice. Good job, Krypton. He tweeted out on the tweeter.
Oh, thank you, my man.
Tweeted out on the tweeter.
That is legit. You know what? That gets you a gold sticker.
Hey, I can hear it. Yay! Yeah, I reminded it earlier as well, like right when we started. But, you know.
Okay, so this thing is back to hashing now. And flipping the switch gave me a half a mega hash. Yeah, it was at the bottom end of 24 mega hash, and now it's almost at 25 mega hash on some of that Ethereum Classic. So that is legit.
That's unoptimized.
Yeah, completely unoptimized. So now I'm curious. I'm gonna plug in these. I'm gonna plug the other AMD cards back in and see if it actually.
That he gets alerts on 5 different Discords when you go live. Yeah, that's true. I try to post on every Discord that I'm in.
Yes.
Some I don't want to like over spam them. So there's like a lot of them I don't post in. But like our core followers are all on the same thing. So
so this thing doesn't really even get that warm.
Really? What is it temperature? 45 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
45 degrees to 35% freedom.
Yeah. That's legit right there. I mean, with no optimizations on it or anything. I mean, I'm kind of curious to see what it'll do if I lean on it.
There's only one way to find out.
Right? Let's go into here. So, should I hit it like a 1070?
Yeah, you're on there in classic, so.
So we got.
I don't hit anything on my core on the Clear Classic. On my 1060. The
Well,
1060 has like
my 1070s, I would put a -50 on the core. So I'd be taking away some of the core to give it more memory on it.
I wouldn't do that.
All right, so I'll just leave that one be, and this should be able to do at least 1,000 on the memory. I could do 1,100 on the 1070.
Oh yeah.
So we'll put this at 1,000. You know what? What's the power limit on this? Whoa, check this out. 98 watts.
Right now you're pushing 98 watts?
Yeah, this thing's only pulling like 97, 98 watts.
Weird.
Holy
Really
cow.
good.
No kidding. That is really good. Wow.
I mean, a 570 and a 580 is a little better than that. But...
Right, but I'm just looking at power draw on that. I'm like, that's impressive.
Well, I mean, even after like you undervolt, if after you undervolt them, they still run better power.
Right. I'm gonna lean on this and see where the power yanks to. Now, I'm not gonna mess with the power. I kind of want to see where its top end goes, if it does anything.
Yeah, I would like to see where it maxes.
Right, so I'm gonna put 1,000 on this and save. Ooh, 1,000. Let's see if it increases. All right, here takes a second to register. And still got all 3 fans rolling, so I'm happy. So definitely got to have the performance switch turned on while you're mining. Otherwise, all 3 fans won't spool up.
Right. Because I know that on my 1060, I'm pushing 0 on the core and 1900 on the memory.
Nice.
And I'm pumping out about 24 to 25 meg hash for Ethereum Classic. So, and that's like pulling out like 98 watts. I think it was pulling some wattage, but that was just my base 1060. So you're pulling what I would as a base for after overclocking.
Right. So I just put 1,000 on it, and it doesn't. I wonder if I'm gonna have to reboot my rig. I should already be doing it. Come on here, I'm gonna pull this up. Since I know how to do this now.
Is it on auto refresh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see if it's hashing or not. I'm gonna pull up the shell. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, console. This is like the best part about Hive is you can like pull up the console from a different computer. You don't even gotta have a monitor.
Yeah.
That's like the best part about it.
There's no monitor on this thing. There's no keyboard, no mouse. Okay, so she's hashing away, which means that. Okay, I'm gonna.
What was it pushing before you started? Before you did the overclock?
The same. It's running the same. It didn't make any difference. So I'm wondering if the overclock's not working with Hive.
Cool. So hold on. You're climbing. You're just slowly climbing.
No, it's still at the 2480, 24.8 range. So Yeah, it really didn't move much. So let's.
I can put 1900 on my 1060. So.
Right, I'm gonna try to really lean on this thing. I'm gonna put 2000 on. Let's double it. Oh yeah.
It might just not be optimized yet on the miners.
Right. Which is fine. I'm cool with that, but still, it sucks. And with it mining, this card isn't really getting warm.
Crypto Motives in the end zone with Scott Halsman. Started the fantasy yen league.
Nice.
I'm on Crypto Motives, just supposed to be here.
Up, take it easy, Lisa. If you can, catch it on the replay. Yo!
What is it? Xelo. Do we have mining numbers yet? Looks like right now we're pushing 24 point. We're pushing up 24.8. That was stock on Ethereum Classic.
Right, with the performance switch on.
Adding overclocks.
Right, with the performance switch on. With the performance switch off, it was getting 24.2.
What kind of internet speeds are you guys working with? I'm working with really crappy internet speeds. So
I've got gigabyte speed.
Yeah, I don't have gigabyte speed. And I'm doing okay. I can't live stream, so that tells you how crappy my internet is. Yeah.
Okay, so overclocking this thing to 2000 made no difference.
Just try turning the reboot.
Alright, I'll try that.
It might need speed. It might need to be like reminded, but it might not be able to be optimized because of the dip switch. It's an NVIDIA. NVIDIAs don't usually have dip switches.
Right.
It's possible they already applied overclock settings when you press the dip switch.
Yeah, but it should still. It should even overclock editions.
You should see something. I mean, you should at least see the card crash.
Right.
It's like, oh, I'm already overclocked. Don't do it.
Right. Exactly. And I'm hitting this thing.
That was my. I'm with my RX 57, my 560. I couldn't overclock it.
Yeah, I just smacked this thing like a redheaded stepchild, and it's like it didn't even affect it.
Yeah. 560. It was an Asus Strix 560. It was the dual fan, not a single fan RX 560. It had a power connector, and most 560s didn't. So it was already optimized. I BIOS modded it as well.
Right.
And it still only pushed like 4 mega hash. It was terrible. And I couldn't overclock. If I tried to put overclock to it, it would crash immediately.
I'm not sure how to say his name, so I'll just like Xcleo. Grin or some Z hash is not bad.
Yeah, Z hash should be okay. Bitcoin Gold. I haven't even worked with Bitcoin Gold yet.
I would be. I mean, if you're gonna mine Bitcoin Gold, I've heard some people saying be careful with them. Their developers are a little shady. Not that they don't put in the work. It's just some rumors that I've heard. So just kind of be careful if you're going to mine them. Anytime that you're mining a more lucrative coin, be careful. Don't need all of you guys being bag holders because you mined something and then you're also out the electricity it took to mine those coins.
So you're at a double loss. Get no coin and you gotta pay the electric bill.
Right.
So yeah, for sure, we're gonna check out Grin. We're gonna check out Bean. Because I would like to do that as well. He might not. He's not a big fan. But I will for sure as well. we'll be hitting it really hard probably on Monday, I would say, because I should be getting mine on Monday.
Right.
And
I'll let you do.
Once we're both fully into this, and like, it'd be way easier.
Right.
Because I'm just having to talk to him through the monitor and shit. Like, show his screen to me, so it's harder to help play with it when I can't actually play with it.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
It'll be easier.
Hands on is always better.
And plus, I'll mess with the beats. I already got it.
Okay, so it made no difference on the hash. It's still hashing at 24.83. So the overclock has made no difference on it.
Okay, so do me a favor, turn the dip switch back off to the regular OC settings, and then apply the overclock.
I can try that, but again, I think it's going to turn my middle fan off.
Then take off the fan limiting. Let it do what it wants. See what it'll do, or put it to 100%, or like 99. See if it'll spin all three at 99%.
Okay, that's a good test.
Try to force the fans on.
Right. Be like, bitch, listen to me.
And if that doesn't work, the top, I can't see the things covering it.
Huh?
On the top right hand side of your screen, see it looks like a dog.
Yeah.
And right next to the critical temperatures.
Yeah.
You can manually set fan speeds in there. So like target temperatures, your minimum fan speed, your maximum fan speed, you can set that. So if you want your minimum fan speed to be, 80%, it'll always spin 80% no matter what.
Well, we're about to see if I can just take control of the fan like that.
Right.
So I just turn the dip switch the other way and put the fans to 100%. See if I can just command it.
Right.
Automatically, the middle fan's not spinning already.
Scott Halsman said he just purchased the yenzone.com.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's hilarious. Yen Zone.
It's all about that yen zone.
Yen Zone. Nothing's there yet, of course, but it doesn't air 404, so it's a real thing.
Right.
CryptoMoto says, have a good afternoon. Thanks for sharing. Coffee King Suits.
Oh, yeah.
6-year-old has needs. I understand that.
Oh, yes. The family life. I get that one.
I luck out that my kids aren't here right now. So, they should actually, my older kids should be here.
And before you leave, if you haven't done it already, smash that like button.
We're one like away. Oh, no, people are dropping off. Hey, it says smash like button, we lost 2 people.
Oh.
So they came back. They decided. If life's not fun, life's not fair. It's true.
That was legit,
yeah. That was legit, yes. So are all 3 fans spinning?
Nope. It's got the 2 end fans at like 98%.
And push hard at it.
And they're only, I'm at 24.
You're not even cash.
It's at 24.78.
Oh, okay. It hasn't updated for me on the screen.
Right. You're 20 seconds behind.
Oh, there it is. So 24.8 still?
Yeah. Oh, now it came back up. Now it's at 24.8. So it made no difference.
But what was it before the dip switch?
I thought it was down lower, unless I didn't let it hash out long enough.
I think you need to let it sit there.
Almost makes me want to take the memory off of it and see what happens.
Exilo says all the stigma with BTG. That's still last year's news. So far, BTG has proven themselves beyond the rough start. That's good. I'm glad.
That's good. That's good.
I'll look into it. I'm more of the experimenter on Hive. I experiment quite often with HiveOS. Every month I mine a different coin on HiveOS, so I'll add it to my list of things.
Yeah, this is me. This is me for the first time experimenting. I experiment with hardware.
Go there. That's my personal YouTube channel. Not to show it, but you know, just if you have any other questions about HiveOS as well, I have all my mining videos are about HiveOS.
Yes.
Teaching you about how to set up a flight sheet for different coins. You know, every month there's different coins, so you'll see like multiple videos. Each month, you know, I'm mining NVIDIA rig. I have an NVIDIA rig over here and an AMD rig here because, you know, sometimes things just don't want to work together. So I have my stuff separate, and it helps kind of play with things. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's not really profitable to mine some algorithms with AMD cards. They just don't do well. So I'll split it up if I have to.
Let's see here. Pull up the console.
Zcash and Zen were so popular until they failed their GPU. I mean, by not forking. Yeah, they did. That's for sure. Zcash is the same thing as Z Classic, right? Yeah. I'm pretty sure. They actually forking today. Z Classic is.
Yes.
So they're forking today to Z Classic 2 sapling.
Okay, so it makes absolutely no difference on the overclock so far. I took the overclock off and I'm still at 24. Yeah, 24.835.
And that's dip switch off.
Yeah, dip switch off.
You're pushing that same hash rate with dip switch off too.
Yeah. So it makes no difference. So Hive does not have the optimization yet.
Yeah, they probably just, or it's not that Hive doesn't, it's the pool doesn't.
Right.
Or the miner doesn't.
So I'm gonna back off my fans to, let's say, 65 on the fan. Turn it back on. Bam. Yeah, it's so wild how this, but they don't have all the support for it. But I mean, the card's only been out for like what, 3 days?
2 days.
2 days.
Give me
Yeah.
1 second.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So if you all missed it,
Like it yet.
huh?
Mike does not like it yet.
What now?
I said it might just not like overclock settings yet.
Right. Oh, my camera's like all weirdly focused. There you go.
See that.
Like, I don't know what the heck it was trying to focus in on.
GoDaddy thinks the site is worth 1K. He just bought it. He says, quick flop? Nah.
Hey, if you spent $30 on that and you could sell it for $1,000 already, man, you could take that $1,000 and DCA that into some Bizzity Bitcoin.
What's some more money, but
Right?
And you can buy it in the endzone.com.
Yes, Red Panda. I'm on HiveOS.
Yeah. He said. He said looks like the drivers aren't happy with the 1060 yet on HiveOS.
No, not yet.
No, not yet. So I love HiveOS. I know, me too, man. Mine will be here Monday, so I'm hoping that it's figured out.
Alright.
28 to 30 mega hash from the screenshots I got before. We're on Windows Claymore 12.0.
So yeah, it just instantly pegs right at
With
24.8.
With 1100 on the memory clock.
Wow, this thing just instantaneously pegs at 24.83 and just holds. That's weird. Bloody holds right there. I'm gonna try giving it some core. Should be able to handle 100 on the core.
See if it does.
Right? I wanted to see it affect the numbers somehow.
If you're just not getting back, Red Panda, we turned the dip switch off, we turned the dip switch on, he applied 2,000, he applied 1,000 with the core, he tried applying 2,000 with the core, and the hash rate never changed.
Yeah. It stayed right at 24.83 no matter what.
Can we change us updating NVIDIA drivers ourselves into HiveOS?
That's what we did last night.
Yeah, if you go to their Twitter, it's like HiveOS official.
Yeah.
It tells you how to update your drivers to the CUDA 10 drivers. For the 1660 Ti, the 2070, the 2060, the 2080. Something like that. So they're supposed to be more efficient now. 20 series cards. But 1660 Ti just still isn't working right. Oh wow. Yeah, we tried applying a lot of them. We tried applying 2,000 to the memory. Like, it should have done something.
Yeah.
It should even at least crashed.
Crashed a rig or something. Yeah, exactly.
It did nothing. It didn't care.
Yeah. Yeah, he's laughing on that one. Yeah, it does not care what I'm doing to it. So I just put 100 on the core. I'm gonna check it out in the miner now. Yep. Even with 100 on the core, 24.83. Did absolutely nothing. I'm not even limiting the power on this. It won't. Okay. This is what I'm going to try now. We're putting some power on this thing. I want to see the wattage jump more. Let's see. Put the 120 on the power limit. It still doesn't want to come up above 96 watts. What the heck? Yeah, exactly, Panda. I think that it's got to be a patch issue. Because like none of these overclocks are even remotely working. All right, here I'm gonna try 140 on this. I don't really want to go any higher, but it's not really affecting the power limit anyway. Let's see here. Will it do anything? Alright. Before it gets thing. Refresh my screen. Let's do here. Alright, so 24.82. Insane. And I still can't get the wattage to come up. So obviously the overclocking on this is not working yet on Hive. Obviously does not matter where it sits at. So what I can do from here is actually check out another algorithm. So let's check this out. Let's see here. Flight sheet. So let's see how this thing hits on Prog Pow. So I've got Bitcoin interest loaded up here. So let's give it a try on this one. Now, I've never mined Bitcoin interest before, so I'm actually using my man Mikkel here's wallet address just because he had it already configured. And all I had to do is just set up the miner, good to go. So let's see how this wants to work now with Prog Pow. So this is going to be about what it will look like whenever Ethereum finally switches over to it. Yes, Red Panda, that Prog Pow. Let's get this thing working on here. Alright. And it's starting to boot up. I'm gonna take that off since it doesn't actually make a difference. Oh, I wonder if the rig just crashed. I wonder if this does not like Prog Pow. But I only got it on the one miner right now, so I can check out other miners and see if any of them have updated their miners to accept the 1660. So rock on, Scott. That's awesome. Alright, so I've got no overclock on the 1660, and it doesn't look like it wants to connect with Bitcoin interest on Prog Pow. I wonder if I'm going to have to try another miner on you. Alright, here. Come on now. Alright. Leave that. Let's see here. I'm gonna pull up the shell in a box. I want to take a look and see if this thing's even trying to hash or if it's erroring out on the console screen. Up and type in. Now, as you see in here with Hive, if you guys have never used it, it's got little commands here so that, you know, kind of real easy, direct commands that you can just click on them and it should, you know, or type them in and it should start working. So I'm going to look at the miner screen and let's see what it's trying to not do here. What? This is weird. Oh, this is really weird.
Is it really weird?
Yeah, like there's no no, it's not submitting hash.
Yeah, it won't until you submit the first share.
Ah.
When you submit the first share, it'll show a hash rate.
Okay.
But, sorry, I don't want to wait. My kids just got here.
Oh, that's cool.
There was like bang, 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 bang. I was like, oh my gosh, she was banging.
Alright, here. So. Yeah, it's still not submitting a share yet, it looks like. It's not crashing, but it's not submitting a share. Of course,
Yeah, I know. I know.
Truck Pow takes a while.
Well, when I submitted, as soon as that hash, as soon as it, like the first share submits, it's like golden.
Right. Yeah, so this might take a little bit, guys. Man, how long is it going to take to find the first block? Come on, find a block.
I mean, it never takes me this long.
Right? I don't think that this thing is hashing away on it. Yeah, and then boom, 30 mega hash prog pow. That would be legit, dude.
That would be the legitness.
If it does that, man, that'd be really weird. So, should I try different?
Just give it a minute. Have you tried rebooting the miner?
Yeah. So. He's gonna go out and buy all the red. He's gonna buy all the reds, the 1060 Ti's. That's too funny. Oh, too funny. Yeah, if it like mic drops at 30 mega hash right now, dude, that'd be legit. Yeah, I don't think this is doing anything.
Did we go full side? Go full side and look at your hash rate. Or I'll go full side.
Yeah, you do it. You check it. It's your shit.
Huh?
Man. Yeah, I don't think it's doing anything. Unless it's like acting weird because it's a new card, so it doesn't know how to calculate the hash. But the card is still cold. It's not even running. Yeah, it's 33C, dude. It's not even acting like it's mining.
Huh.
Oh yeah, she feels like she's idling in temperature. Yeah, she ain't doing nothing. So I'm gonna. Well, it's only one miner for it though. So
Yeah, it's the only miner for it.
right. So unfortunately, it does not look like they have updated to be able to allow this to hash.
Yeah, they probably just haven't allowed.
Yeah. So they need to update their miners, so that's a good test. They don't have support for it, whatever. So then I guess we'll try some of this Raven coin. This should do something. Oh yeah, Red Panda. Got that Raven coin. Ninja chimes in now, Raven coin.
Like, me and Keely have one of those, but except it's an egg.
Yeah, that's about what I'm figuring too, Red Panda. It's acting a little weird. So I'm just gonna go ahead and reboot this thing. Alright. Turn this back on. Let's see how she does. Alright. I hope everybody's enjoying me testing through this. This is kind of a process that I do whenever I'm trying to get anything to run, anything new. It don't matter what it is.
For sure.
And thank you, Mikkel, for helping me out with this.
Oh, man. I'm over here like looking at stuff on my rigs, and then like I hop on mine, and my rig was on mine.
Oh, snaps!
It's back online now, though. It's got a crap ton
Of errors?
of like, look, my load average is like terrible.
Ooh.
It's like all red.
Alright, so let's look at the miner. Pull up the screen for her. Oh, ooh, excuse me, burpage. It's like I wonder if Raven's mining pools are even updated for this too.
Back of the card firing up. It fired up on Ethereum Classic.
Yes.
No matter what the overclock was, even drive by 2000 per clock or to the memory, and it didn't even crash the card. It stayed consistent.
Yeah, it on Ethereum Classic it was hashing at 24.83. No overclock settings make a difference. The power limitation hits at 96 to like 98 watts and does not go over that. Alright, so okay, so it looks like it's hashing. Okay, so I got 20.77 out of the box on Raven. Yo, that is legit. 21.4.
the Grassmaster. What are you pull on yours? On your 1060s?
Yeah, what's your 1060s getting each? She just ramped up to 21.4, and she's holding there. Let me check this now. Let's see here. Yeah, 21.5. At 124 watts. Dude, this thing's at 124 watts.
Believe it.
Oh, 22.1, dude. Damn. So we just saw a 22 on this, so this thing just hung out at 21 now. Damn. It's setting in.
He really says you need to push the latest NVIDIA drivers to the rig. We already did that.
Yes.
Because prior to doing that, iOS didn't even know what to like call the card. It actually called it by its board name.
Yeah, I called it the TU116 NVIDIA Asus. Yeah, it
product. It was like the weird name. Then we upped the drivers, and it called it by what it's supposed to be called.
Right.
So, but those have already been pushed forward.
All right, so it looks like she bounces between 20 to 22 on Raven. So I guess from here, let's try seeing if any overclock will even work with this. So I'm gonna try 100 on the core, just to see if it even tries to do something.
I vote you do Grin next. That's my personal opinion.
I don't have that one set up.
That's really easy.
Okay.
I just commented there for an address for you. That's just the CoinGecko donation address. So that way, it's just for testing purposes. So
you just put it in the bottom of our chat?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's nothing important. It's no one's wallet. So.
Alright, so let me go ahead and copy that.
It's good old CoinGecko's donations.
Alright, copied. Let's see here. Light sheet. Back up.
What is your temperature running at? I can't really see it. It's too tight.
Oh, sorry. I just actually backed out of that. I'm going to go back to now.
Oh, no, you're fine. Okay,
It's at 54 C with 65% fan.
Good. About 20 minutes.
Right? So that's not bad. So let me fire up Thick Grin going on here. Grin. I forgot to add the wallet first.
You can actually add the wallet while you're in flight sheets.
Oh.
While you're making flight sheets.
Oh, that's cool.
When you go to wallet, instead of the scroll down, you click add wallet.
Right.
And you can create it, it'll let you create.
Grin. And which miner should I use for Grin? The G miner?
G miner, I believe. It's the better one to use.
Okay. Created. Here. Flight sheet. And hold on here. So I just put 100 on the core. That actually kind of affected it negatively on Raven.
Pull it down. Whole mega hash.
I'm gonna put it back to 0, or I'm just gonna put it back to stock. So it doesn't want me to lean on the freaking core on Raven, otherwise the miner's not supporting it right.
I just seen your post in the Discord. Nothing. Posted a picture of his hotel bed full of GPUs.
Oh, that's legit, dude. I'll give you a gold star for that one.
Boss said, "Yo, that bed looks cozy. Hotel mining is fun and free electricity."
Right. That is hilarious. It's like that gold. Yeah, do a video on that. That's hilarious.
That'd be hilarious. Dude, set it up right now. I think I seen a picture of motherboards, so I
Right.
think you have everything to set it up.
Alright, so it looks like now that it's kind of settled in, depending on what algorithm it's sitting on, because it cycles in through so many of them. So this is actually pretty decent. This is a little better than my 1070s on Raven.
It's fun to see. Alright, go play Frozen.
So that's not too bad.
Live stream tomorrow.
Right? Yeah, because it's like it's hit a high side of 22.14 mega hash. That's pretty damn good. So, yeah. Yeah, the overclocks don't do nothing to this thing.
Not yet.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see what this. So this thing gets anywhere from like 18 mega hash all the way to like 22 mega hash on Raven. So that's pretty good. And Crypto Nuffy, I will watch your live stream tomorrow, my man. Alright, so let me go ahead and switch the miner over to the other one now. Let's see what she does on Grin. Hit the little rocket icon. And for like Ninja Grassmaster, there's this little rocket ship. No, I'm just kidding. I'll give you a hard time later.
I just subscribed to Crypto Nothing. I wasn't subscribed, so I just subscribed and I'll wait to watch this. First show.
Are you going to be, Crypto Nuffy, are you going to be streaming that on YouTube or Twitch? Oh, he's on Twitch. Yeah, that's...
Alright, we'll go to Twitch. I'll go to your Twitch channel and I'll subscribe there.
Yep.
And I'll watch. So, do you know enough people? Does it take less bandwidth to stream on Twitch? Do you know this? Because I have like terrible internet and I can't like stream on YouTube.
Yeah, if he tries to stream on YouTube, everything looks like a robot.
I don't even get like a gigabyte. I don't even get a megabyte of upload speed. So.
Alright, so she's coming back on. She's with Cuckoo 4 hash. Are you kidding me? I'm getting 4 graphs?
No way.
What? Hold on here. I'm pulling up the miner thing.
Dude, that's broken.
Yeah.
If that is, you need to like switch that address to like your own address, and you need to like mine that for the rest of the day. Where's 4 hash?
4 graphs. 4.1.
Nice to see you there. Don't know about the bandwidth, just think Twitch is a more stable platform.
Yeah, they're a lot more crypto friendly too.
4.2 grams.
Yeah.
At 100 what?
4 graphs at 114 watts. That's not bad.
It's decently pretty good. Pull up.
That's like really not bad at all. And it's running at like 49 degrees? Really? Wow.
Yeah, because see, a 1060 can pull 2 graphs.
What is a 1070 rated at?
1070 can pull about 4 graphs.
So this hits right on par with no overclock.
A 1070 Ti gets 4.5 graphs.
So this is under a 1070 Ti, but that 1070 Ti is probably optimized.
Yeah, according to what's in mine, it's using plus 150 and plus 500.
Right, yeah. So, see, I'm not even getting that.
The 1080 is pulling 4.8 graphs. That's pretty heavy on it as well. 1080 Ti pulls 6.3 graphs. So up until the 1080 Ti, you're like within range of, of the rest of the family.
Exactly. With no overclock.
Right, with no overclock.
Because there's obviously no overclock support on this bad boy.
A 2060 pulls 4.5.
Right.
2070 pulls 6.
It's like, damn.
So and all those are, you know, overclocked and everything.
Right,
so,
right.
Yeah. But that's extremely good. Alright, so we know.
Yeah. That's
60 Ti, good on the Grin.
really good on Grin. It's right on par. It'll be better once they get the updated drivers for this, so I can overclock it and really start playing with it that way. I can't hook up any of my other cards to it because the drivers are really wonky right now. I would be curious to wonder how many 1660s you can have on one board, or it's only allowing you to have the one. I mean, that's a hella question there. And I've got no way to really answer that because I've only got the one.
Right. I have one.
Here, mail yours to me and I'm going to test it.
No. Vice versa.
Huh?
Vice versa. You mail yours to me, obviously.
No. You got this all wrong. You see, when we're in the pub, you send it to me.
You ain't going to Bitcoin y'all pub, and we're gonna hash this out.
Oh, too funny. So I mean, that's pretty much all. I mean, is there any other coin that we should mine?
Would probably be easier to build more followers on YouTube by live streaming. Twitch are like gamers and women making strange sounds. but I like the bits and the subscribe feature they have. Right, because you can have people subscribe to you. They have to pay like a monthly subscription.
Yeah, so Red Panda Mining just seems like the 1080's got like 4.5 to 5 on Grin at 160 to 180 watts. So if you really kind of think about it, with that being said, I mean, I'm only pulling, switch my screens, 112 watts at 4 to 4.1 graphs. So
pretty good.
That's actually a lot better than, I mean, that's more profitable than a 1080 basically then.
Right.
So that's not too bad. I mean, think about if I can optimize this thing and hit it harder. Oh my God. I wonder if this thing would be right on par with the, or a little better than a 1080.
I mean, even some of like the benchmarks for video games, it was beating the 1080.
Right.
In some of the games, so it wouldn't surprise me if it was pulling up par with 1080s.
Oh no, Cryptonuff. Oh, got a GPU having an issue on his garden. No.
I had to call a dude to drive down there. I hate that, man. And I was on vacation, I had a rig go down. And I was like, my mother-in-law was watching my house for me anyway. And because I have a dog, she's like, and I called her and I said, hey, I need you to go to my house and I need you to reboot my computer. like the one that's on the desk? No. So before I moved everything, nothing was as accessible. It was behind the TV.
Oh, so you had a woman with a heart of gold that helped you.
Yeah, she rebooted it for me. Yes!
That's legit.
Now I don't have to worry about it. I would have thought about it the whole time. It's just hanging here over call and it's still open.
Yeah, Crypto Nuffy, yeah, that's exactly how it goes. You know, everything's great. And the moment you turn your back.
Like, oh, everything's good. It's fine. I can leave. You leave. Things go down, but of course.
Alright, so yeah, and this card is running super cool. I wonder how low I can turn the fan down. Since that's the only thing I could really play with.
They bring it down to like 40%.
Alright, 40% it is, and let's see if it gets warm.
Like I said, like 60. But
I had it at 65 already.
I bet you'll sit at like 60.
Oh, yeah.
But then you're pulling less watts to the fan.
Oh,
is the diff switch on or off?
It's on right now, because that's the only way to get all three fans to spin.
Noted for you. I don't have that option.
Right, so if anybody gets this particular card and it's got a dip switch on there, just put it in performance mode so all 3 fans run.
As far as I know, it's just the Asus Strix version.
Yes.
I didn't see the Auroras didn't have a dip switch, which is from Gigabyte. Even the other Gigabyte 3 fan, 1660 didn't have dip switch.
Nope.
The Power Color version didn't have a dip switch. So only one was the Strix. Like calling some random dude and telling him to go in my house, giving him the code to my main door, and saying turn on my rigs. Murphy's Law.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're also trying to tell him, yeah, please don't mind my money printing machines. Leave them be. Just turn them on. Turn it off and turn it on.
Then they have like the 10 billion questions like, what the hell is this?
Right? Why is it so warm?
Why do you have like fans and like these computer parts? These spinning death traps around.
Right. So 40% fan, 50C. Dude, I'm gonna try this. We're going to 20.
No.
So I'm
Break
putting
up, like,
this
for 1 second, okay?
So I'm putting this thing down to 20% fan. So this is like a fan just idling.
So just steal everything else and leave my rigs alone.
Right? That.
Yeah, yes. You're not. Yeah.
Alright. So 20% fan, 51C. It's like, what?
Well, looks like their new cooler is like working efficient.
Oh my god, it is.
Because it has that new cooler design on the series.
Yes.
It didn't have the last time.
And they like made sure that they made it like magnetic technology or whatever, and made the surface even more smooth. It's cool.
It works.
53C. These fans are just bloody idling here. The back I/O plate's just a little warm, not like hot, just like lukewarm.
I mean, obviously you touch it, so that's fine.
Yeah, it feels like bath water, kind of warm. Alright, so 54C with the fans at 20%. And Grin's like pretty CPU, it's pretty processor hardcore, it doesn't care about memory. So this is pretty much kind of trying to show off what the card can do.
No, he's not tested it on Windows yet. I think that's next. His Windows computer is the computer that he's streaming with, so that wouldn't work out very well right now.
Yes.
So this was the easiest way we could test it.
Yeah, I might hook this up into my main PC, but I don't know how well it's gonna play if I start overclocking it with MSI and crashing everything out.
I think you should give it a shot. Says he gets 4.3 with this 1070s on here. What is your power wattage at though? Nothing, I'm curious.
Yeah.
But also kind of curious of what it'll do like on Nice Hash.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people that are on our channel that use Nice Hash. So. Kind of curious to see what it would make on there, especially on the new. Even though the new MTP algorithm isn't like stable, it's still like extremely broad.
Right. 55C with it at 20% fan.
Not too bad.
Only pulling 112 watts.
Not bad at all. My 1060 runs at 55 degrees at 65% fan. So. It's definitely working.
Oh yeah. He's got a 135 watt power limit with no overclocks.
It just crashes. No, if it puts overclock on it. So. Only has 750 watts.
Yeah, you might need a little more.
Time up here 2,000 watts.
Right.
Or at least 1,000 and then 750. I'd give 1,000 watt just to test it. And if it doesn't work, get another 1,000 watt.
So I've got it commanded at 20% fan. It's sitting at 26% fan, 55C. So basically I just had a thing idling there and it's just mining away.
Pretty good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I think it's why Grandma's on overclock is possible.
Yeah, as soon as it starts to ask for that 135 watt, depending on how much you have, it just probably like puts the power supply in the protection mode and it just shuts everything down.
Yeah. Go 4.3 isn't bad, so that's not.
No.
Not, just a stop 1070.
And then considering that the 1660 Ti gets that with no overclocks, and I would say that these drivers are like beta testing, you know.
For sure.
So I mean, this is actually, I'm actually thoroughly impressed.
I'm sure once they release the right driver updates and it gets fine-tuned, I'm sure it'll be even more of a good thing.
Oh yeah, most certainly, most certainly.
We're just excited to get mine in so I can see it. Just, I don't have the same as you, so it could be a little bit, it could be different at that point.
Right, yeah, I'd be wondering, I'd like to know if you're lower or higher than me.
Right.
Yeah.
Once the PI gets the right driver patch, you'll be able to overclock lower power limits. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Red Panda. Probably I'll do 4.8, 5.5, give or take.
That's what I bought right here.
And then, Red Panda says that the 1070s are running 120 to 140 watts. So if the 1660 can do more at less wattage with the fans curves turned down a little bit more, these are a pretty decent card. If you were trying to figure out, oh, do I want to buy a 1070 or a 1660 Ti? I think I'd be on the fence now.
Plus you can't buy a 1070 new.
No. They're all the
1060 new, and they're
the dumbed down 1070s.
They're like $300, I think.
But the new 1060s are the 1070s nerfed.
Right.
Really bad. Yeah, if we can get that power limit to 85 to 90 watts, while it's like sitting around five hash on there. Yeah, 5 graphs on that. Thanks, my brain fart.
It heard it melting.
Right, it's like, But yeah, that'll be really nice.
Yeah, it's a hard, price from a new 1660 to a 1070, a used 1070 is hard to say.
Yeah.
You're correct, plus you think of how old that 1070 is. Its 3-year warranty might be up.
They might have been mined on for the last 2 years.
Yeah, and it's not like most miners take care of their hardware.
Right.
They want it to last them. So I don't believe people say that miners trash the hardware. I think we clean our hardware very regularly.
Dude, David Foylet The 980s are power hogs, but that's legit. 4.5 graphs on Grin with a 980 Ti. I've got me one of those. See? I have me one of those, a nice 980 Ti.
Yeah. You know, and that's kind of how I see it. You know, plus you can get like a 1070 used for like what, like more like $400, right?
Yeah.
Roughly. Like, so I mean, even for that, you spent less than $400. You spent like what, like was it $340?
Yeah. It was $370 after shipping.
Okay,
but I overnighted it.
Minus the next day shipping.
Yeah.
Take out the next day shipping, and what was it?
It was like right around like 140, 150 bucks. 340, 350. I mean.
Okay, yeah, because mine caught because it was like $330 before taxes, right? Before shipping and everything.
Something like that.
I think, yeah, the Strix was like $330. Mine was $309 before taxes and shipping. Afterwards, it cost me $128, but I had mine shipped here a little faster.
Right.
I didn't do like I did next day shipping because they wanted over $20 for that, and I was not doing that. So.
Yeah, I just wanted to be able to have the card so that I can like start testing on it, see what it can do, what it can't do. But yeah, this is actually not too bad, really.
Yeah, plus, you know, I could not find the Asus Strix version anywhere. I just like happened to be watching a video, and someone had an affiliate link to it in their video. So I jumped on it like immediately, and it was like a legit card. Not like an hour later, it was gone.
Yeah,
they were sold out. Like, I was like, oh, there you go, buddy. Because I didn't want that one. So.
Right. Yep, and considering that I've gotten Asus ROG Strix motherboard in my main PC, it's like I was like, man, if they got an Asus graphics card, I'll get one right now. And then he's like, there you go, buddy. I was like, all right. It'll be here.
I guess I gotta buy one right now.
It'll be here tomorrow.
Because I was looking at the Zotac originally, but they look like they're both compacts, even the more expensive one. And they was sold out anyway, like first thing in the morning.
Right, but compact cards are hash a little less.
Yeah.
Compact or mini.
A lot of them were sold out first thing in the morning.
Right.
On Newegg, I think all they have left are the single cards. The single fan cards are left.
Right.
I think they still have the one that I got, and the lower version of the EVGAs.
Right.
It's like the base models. They have base models left. All of the upgraded models are posted up. This week goes up.
Oh, nice. The 7950. That's legit. Yeah, the 7950s are really, for whatever reason, they really held their selling power off of it. It's almost like how the 1070s and the 1080s are now, that because they're discontinued, they now have a huge value. Like, I can sell my graphics cards now for the same price that I bought them a year ago.
Right.
I will lose absolutely I won't lose any money if I sell them right now. Actually, I got 5. I've got 10 of them. If I were to sell them right now, I'd be making profit.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of like things are changing around, especially mainly just for those cards because they're discontinued.
Right.
You can't get them, or you can, but they're not going to make them at the factory.
No, yeah. Or you're buying somebody's, or you're
60s, or just using the old 1070 boards.
Right. Otherwise, you're buying somebody's old. If you find something new at this point, it's been sitting on somebody's shelf for a while.
Right. I wouldn't even go as far as like to think to say it as, you know, maybe this card is the leftover 1080s. I wouldn't doubt it.
Right.
They're gonna use reuse parts from the 1070s to make 1060s.
Where the 1080s go.
I wouldn't put it past them to use the old 1080 boards.
Right.
And make the 1060 Ti and 1660 Ti's.
Right. A refresh.
They're putting around the same hash rate.
Right.
They're almost, it's better than 1070.
And I'm gonna
almost
bench
better than 1070 Ti in some cases. It plays with the 1080 like very nicely on some games.
Yeah. So I'm gonna benchmark my 1070 Ti that I've got right now in my PC, and then after I get done benchmarking it, I'm going to put the 1660 in, and I'm gonna benchmark that too.
Very cool.
So
see what happens.
Yeah, I want to see how my PC is gonna handle this. So if you guys want to check out that stuff, definitely stay tuned. I'll put a video on that. Might not be live. I'll do probably a recording on that one because it'll have to be done in a couple of sessions.
Right. The RX 570s I bought today are cheap.
Yeah, the 570s are cheaper, but you're also looking at older architecture stuff. With their Radeon 7 that's come out, even though they got broken fan drivers on there, they're still pretty damn good. And then I'm really curious on the on AMD's 3000 lineup and how that one's going to really be, how those are going to turn out to be. So the 570s and 580s for right now are going to be kind of on the cheaper side. I mean, I bought my these two sapphire blue nitros right here for like $200. So I mean, they're so. Anybody got any questions? I think that I'm pretty much wrapped up on testing, or you guys want to see me mine on anything, any other algorithms? So like I'll set up a miner right now if you want me to try to configure it on another algorithm. I'll even if you want me to mine to a certain one, I'll try to set it up right now. If you want to drop your mining your wallet address, and I'll try to even mine to your wallet.
Are you talking to me?
It don't matter. I'm talking to anybody. Oh, that's legit, Crypto Nuffy. Gotta love them whenever you... Yeah, it's exactly. They're real comparable to the 1070s for sure. And they use a little less wattage than the 1070s, so they're really good. All right. Looks like Red Panda says it's good. Yeah, this was a good testing. It was a lot of fun. Thank you, Red Panda, for being here, for sure. It was a pleasure having somebody like you guys on here. Thank you for subbing to me. Legit, yo.
That was legit.
That is awesome.
Both of us.
That is awesome. So it looks like I think we're gonna cut this right here. Thank you everybody for showing up. Yeah. And if you guys ever got any questions, hop into my Discord or anything like that. Red Panda, I'm already in your Discord with under Nemesis. So I'm
in there as well as Crypto. So.
Yep. So awesome. And you guys got any questions? Before I leave, you guys got any questions for whoever's here? I don't even know how many people are streaming or watching this. 8 people? Okay.
Yeah, we had like 14, 15 earlier.
Nice.
The End Zone. If you change his name to the End Zone.
Nice.
Awesome.
That is awesome.
Setting up the End Zone channel.
Thank you, Crypto Nuffy. I got some more testing to do on my own PC and start comparing the 1070 Ti to the 1660. Oh, D-Tech finally shows up right at the end.
You're late, D-Tech.
Right, dude? Oh, Not like
You
this.
gotta watch the replay now.
Right? Not like this, guys. You show up at the end, you miss all the cool stuff.
It's been 2 hours, guys.
Right? So... Oh, thank you, Red Panda. That's awesome. That is awesome. Very cool, very cool. Thank you very much.
Nice, we appreciate that.
For sure. All right, guys. And I guess I'll see everybody on the next one. And D-Tech, you just have to rewind this and watch it from the beginning because we went over all the testing for the 6060 Ti from the from Asus. They'll fix all of that. And Crypto Nuffy, thank you very much, my man. And of course, like always, let's see here. Let me get my stream deck to do what I wanted to do. And I'm trying.
You can't see myself now.
Right.
I appreciate it. He says, "Welcome to the Red 2 family."
Right. Thank you.
Happens.
Thank you very much, guys. And like always, subscribe, hit the notifications for all the people who will be watching it later on. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, make comments on there if you got any questions, drop them in down below. While you're down there, definitely smash that Lizzie like button, guys, before you leave. And for anybody that's still here at the very end, smash that Lizzie like button. And of course, like always, we will see you on the next one.
Hey guys.